Saturday.
Regular crowd shuffles in.
There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic engine.
Billy Joel, if you're watching, don't sue us.
Billy Joel, if you sue me, I'm coming for you. I have your autograph right there.
You can use that to pay for the attorney.
Exactly. We're live on YouTube, bitches.
We're back. Missed us?
You missed us? Just check. Let me send you the link to YouTube as well.
Okay. Because we have to send it, because I got to send it to some people.
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
No. Start us off, man. You're kicking off the show today.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Super Review Show's New York City Food Bank fundraiser. Sorry we were gone for a while. Just, as John Lennon said, life is what happens when you're busy doing other things. I'm Bill. I'm from Movie Pulse Production and basically part-time of the Super Review Show. And you all know him by now.
Yes, you all know me by now. My name is Jay, man, off to work. I won't see you later because I'm doing stuff right now because the name is.
And welcome to part 2 of the fundraiser for. Welcome to part 2 of our New York City Food Bank fundraising live stream.
That's right, because if you have money, which we all know you do, if you could donate in the link in the description to this video, right here, right now, get down to business, help out some people in New York City who desperately need food, money, shelter, etc.
And we're going to be here, and don't worry, folks, if you missed us earlier, we are going to be here all night long.
Got him. Got him.
Well, okay, we're gonna be here for a few hours. Is basically what we're saying.
We'll be here for a few hours, definitely.
So, if you have nothing better to do tonight, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Just watch a bunch of crazy people talk about their stuff, because we like talking about our stuff.
Oh, we love talking about our stuff.
Wait until you get a load of this. Where's the thing?
Oh. Okay, so we're here for the next 3-4 hours. What should we talk about?
I don't know. Let's start off by saying why we're doing this and let people join in, shall we?
Absolutely. Okay, so we are raising money for the New York City Food Bank.
Yeah.
Link's in the description below. During this time of the pandemic, where people are relying on organizations like the New York City Food Bank to eat, so please, we're not, again, I've said this about 1,000,000 times, I sound like a broken record. We're not asking for like lavish $1 million donations. If you can, that'd be awesome. But if you just
for
sure. $1 or $5 or $10, please.
The minimum donation is $1. Just saying.
What was that?
The minimum dollar donation is $1.
Yeah, if you just have like $1 on you, please.
If you have $1, if you're a homeless person who has $1, that'll help too. That would help feed the homeless.
So it would help feed you.
Oh yeah.
So, feed that person, I meant.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, please. Again, I hate asking for money, but please. This is not going to me. This is not going to JT. This isn't going to Movie Holics. This isn't going to Super Review Show. This is going right
directly. Oh yeah.
So please, just hang out, donate, and let's have a little fun, shall we?
Turn down for what?
Do. God, how old is that song now?
2012, is that right?
God, I'm old. That was the year I graduated high school.
Oh my God, you're right. Don't mind me, I'm just sending out stuff.
Everyone and their mothers.
Oh yeah. All right, the link has been sent. We are live. What's up, my mother? Beeps. I'm kidding.
Live from our basements.
Live from our Super Review Show lair. We're doing excellent job today.
And my basement.
And your basement.
I switched locations.
Oh, cool.
I have my basement back.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back. I'm letting people know about it too. We are live now. I made up my mind.
Come on, guys. Join. Come on, let's join in that chat. Let's talk.
It's Saturday night. Hello, Panic at the Disco fans. Come on out. I saw them too.
Yeah, you did. And you told me you don't like that song. You don't like the I Wrote the Sins, Not Tragedies. You actually don't like that song?
It's okay. I'm not a big fan of it.
What about Death of a Bachelor?
Love the Death of a Bachelor.
It's like Panic at the Disco. What about that song High Hopes?
I really like that one. That one makes me feel good about myself, truthfully.
And that was also Mayor Pete's campaign song.
Oh yeah.
That was also his campaign song. Yeah, but you know what? I feel like Panic at the Disco, everybody had that Panic at the Disco emo teen phase. Wouldn't you agree?
I never did. I'll tell you the truth. I never did.
I don't think I really did either, to be honest.
I never had an emo phase. I didn't know it existed.
Wait, you never heard about people having those phases?
No, I had no idea about it until like 2 years ago. That there was this giant emo phase in the early 2000s.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was a thing.
Yeah, it was, and I didn't even know about it.
That was a thing.
Yeah, but I wasn't part of that youth. I wasn't. I was more of an Aerosmith, Bruce Springsteen guy.
Yeah, it's like weird with people like you and I, because we were listening to, everybody was probably listening to music like Pink, which I do like Pink.
Pink is good. Pink is very good. Don't get me wrong. I think she's got a beautiful voice.
I also do like Lady Gaga. I don't think she's that bad.
Listen, there are some artists today that I do actually really like. I'll tell you the truth. That I actually got into a little bit of their stuff. What is that, like their songs? I think Demi Lovato is not only is she great and like really hot, but
she's awesome. She's very
talented.
I think she has a really good voice, and I think she's also kind of cute too.
Yeah, she's really pretty, attractive, and awesome. So yeah.
What do you think of whilst we're talking about modern music? What do you think about, since we're on the female category, what do you think about Ariana Grande?
She's got a very talented voice. I do give her a lot of credit for that, but I'm just not a fan of her.
She's got a set of pipes on her, but I'll be honest, as a person, she's
weird.
She's kind of I don't think I could say it on the internet, but it rhymes with witch.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, I don't know if you saw the other day they had on ABC, they had like a Disney song thing. Did you see this?
No, I didn't. What was it?
They had like a Disney family sing-along to raise money for all the things that were going on with COVID-19.
Oh, yeah. And they had her on?
Yeah, she was singing a song called I Won't Say I'm in Love from Hercules, and I actually thought she didn't do too bad. I actually thought
she's not bad.
I actually didn't think she did too bad.
No, Ariana Grande's got a really good voice. I'll tell you the truth. But my thing is, I'll tell you what, my soft spot is Demi Lovato. I'm saying it on camera, whatever.
You know, I think she's great, and you know, it's I don't know if you knew this. Everybody knew this. You know, she was having like substance problems. So
yeah. I'm
really happy though she's bounced back though. I'm really happy for her. Like when she gave that performance on the Grammys, I was actually with tears in my eyes. And then a week later at the Super Bowl, she sang the national anthem. I was standing up and applauding. She did.
That's right. She's pretty good. I think she's gonna be in for the long haul. I really got into that album. Tell Me You Love Me. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I actually have a very dear friend of mine who is a huge Demi Lovato fan. She really loves Demi Lovato.
Oh, all right.
Hey, okay, you know what other modern music artists I actually kind of really like? I kind of like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran's a really talented man. I do give him a lot of credit. Now, aside from his stuff, like if you go on his Spotify, you know we're gonna do something. Watch this, Bill. We're gonna do the desktop, baby.
Oh, you're gonna do the split screen?
We're doing the split screen recording of us right now.
Oh my God!
I know, right? Check it out. And I'm gonna be doing something right now and showing the world something. Yes, Alyssa, my friend Alyssa's now in the chat. Demi,
Hi, Alyssa.
welcome back. Demi Lovato. No, was it? I wanted to just point something out to everyone here. Okay, Spotify streams. Oh, look at us go! We're actually like doing stuff like this.
Oh my God! Doesn't it look amazing?
It actually does look amazing. We're so cool. I can't play anything.
Never cool on the internet. We're so freaking cool.
Yeah. Follow me on Spotify. Everyone, plug for everyone who's watching. I post a lot of playlists. I actually made a 100-hour playlist, exactly 100 hours.
Exactly 100 hours.
I'll show you. It's right at the never-ending summer, dude. What the hell? What the fuck? It's 90. No. What the hell happened?
Wait, what just happened?
It's not 100 anymore. It was at 99.
And does this make you feel annoyed?
I'm pissed, man. I'm pissed because like this is ridiculous. I have to add a 3-minute song. Give me a 3-minute song.
Okay, I got to think about it.
Oh, this is gonna be ridiculous. We're doing this live on YouTube. You know that, right? But whatever.
What was that?
It was YouTube. My text. Awesome. All right. What the hell? I don't know how this happened.
Oh, I think Matt I think we just got a message.
From what?
From my very, very dear friend.
On YouTube?
No, my friend Matt, and we got to give Matt credit. He actually stuck by, and Alyssa, you guys stuck by us and waited for us to get back.
We got to get out of this. Hold
on. He said something about Taylor Swift.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, what the hell? I don't know how this happened. Okay, what? That you? I think Matt just.
Look at this screen on YouTube when you get a chance.
From what? From my very, very dear. Okay, I think I'm just trying to.
Bill, look what we did.
What, we're back now to this?
No, look at YouTube now. Look at YouTube.
I'm looking at it. It's just a bunch of different screens.
That's hysterical. I can't believe we did that. That's amazing.
I can't believe we did that either. No, we got my friend Matt, and we got.
Okay. And now we're back. So I gotta fix this. This is gonna bother me.
This is gonna drive you nuts, isn't it? That you don't have a 100-hour.
Shut up. I actually said 100 hours too. I don't understand what happened. Someone hacked my account. I'm telling you right now. I'm pissed. Anyways, Bill, why don't you talk for a minute while I fix this?
Okay, we were talking about modern music, I think. So what do you think of the band The Killers?
You know what? They're okay. I like Mr. Brightside, and that's about it.
No, I like them. What other song do I like? I like Mr. Brightside. My favorite is When You Were Young. You know, when
oh yeah.
We were young. That song.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, well, I like. And what I was going to say about Ed Sheeran was that Ed Sheeran listens to. No, not listens to. What am I thinking? He it's hard to explain.
Really? How
Ed Sheeran did that. I like Ed Sheeran's acoustic stuff and symphonic stuff more than his individual stuff, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like you like more of his symphonic stuff than?
He released a song called "Perfect" with Andrea Bocelli, one of the greatest opera singers or symphonic singers in the planet.
Oh,
and he made that song with strings. It's really good. I'll tell you the truth.
He was. Yeah, he did. Really, I think I've heard that with Andrea Bocelli. Oh, yeah, here's what my friend said. I'm on our YouTube page. He said, I really like the song Ed Sheeran did with Taylor Swift called "Everything Has Changed." I've never heard that song. You?
Can't say that I have. Wait, what is it called again?
Everything Has Changed.
I've heard of it. I haven't heard it though.
My friend Matt just posted to me on the live chat about it.
Right.
I cannot say I heard it. So
okay, that's fine. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna make the thing 100 hours. Give me a second.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you're tuning in for, to see JT make 100-hour playlist. Because
I made it 100 hours. I don't understand how it got down.
This is gonna make him crazy, isn't it?
I'm going insane right now. I'm half on YouTube, half on Zoom, and half on my iTunes, and half on Spotify.
He's half on everything. Wouldn't it be a third on it? Wait, YouTube.
It'd be a fourth.
It'd be a quarter. He's on a quarter of everything now, folks.
Mamma mia. I'm working on it. Here we go.
What are you working on?
Okay. I'm adding the song that I just looked up called Badge by Cream. I'm going to add it to make it 100 hours.
One of the lesser known ones.
It's somewhat known if you know what it is, you know. Wait, let's see if I did it. Let's see. Hold on. It's loading. My laptop is doing so much now. It's insane. 100 hours!
Can we see the playlist now?
Yes, I will let you all see it so you can follow it and love it and cherish it and make it amazing.
So that is basically like 4 days of music right there.
Literally 4 days. Straight through. You follow it. It's really good.
Slow down. Okay, 1999, 2468 by Jackson 5. Never heard of this song.
I made an ABC order, so it just goes in ABC, so it goes from A to B to C to D, all the way down to X, Y, and Z.
Oh, Beautiful Day. I freaking love that song by U2.
Oh, love it. All right, I'm going to get out of it so YouTube doesn't go flip out again on us.
Proud to Beg by the Temptations. That's a good one.
Okay. Yeah, anyways, yeah, people online, follow me on Spotify. I make great playlists, depending on whatever people say. I'm still the best.
You're going to take his word for it.
Yes, take my word for it.
Can't you trust someone who looks like this?
Hold on, let me see. All right, so anyways, we are not really doing our job quite yet. Anyways, so here's the dealio, home slices.
I'm just going to sit here and basically BS for the next 3.5 hours.
Pretty much, yeah. Wait, why don't you go off for a minute?
Nice chat. We would love to hear what's on your mind. It could be anything.
Yeah, jump in that chat board, boys and girls.
A controversial thing on your mind, but can we please, I have one rule.
I have stuff around me we could do too, but what's that?
I have one rule. Just in the chat, just keep it civil.
Yeah, keep it civil. You know, you're right. Let's not keep it so aggressive in there, you know.
Okay, so what were you saying? You got things around to do. What were you saying?
I'm just I don't know. No, I was gonna say we're just gonna comment. Bill, when you talk to them for a quick sec while I have to do something really quick about whatever you want.
So
talk about your favorite band that you want to see really bad.
Okay, let's see. Really want to see Bon Jovi really bad. If we watch the first part, I really would like to see them.
I'll go with you too.
Hey, let's do it. And another band I just talked about, I really want to see the Killers.
Really?
Yeah, they're actually probably one of my favorite more modern bands.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, you know what's a band that I like? And you know what? I have to get your opinion on this. I wouldn't mind seeing them in concert, but I wouldn't die if I did. JP, I have to ask you a very important music question.
What is it?
What are your thoughts on Nickelback?
Ooh. A little part of me just moved that was not sure if it was supposed to move. Nickelback.
I think it's kind of overrated to hate them. To be
They're
honest,
overrated a little bit. I'll tell you.
I don't think they're overrated. I think the hatred of them is a little overrated. If that makes sense. Like all of a sudden they're a band that's kind of cool to hate.
Yeah, like Nickelback is the most hated band in the world right now, probably.
I don't even know why.
All right, you know what? What's your opinion of Pearl Jam?
I actually don't hate them.
I like them a lot. Their latest album is great. Well,
I like them all. I actually do like them. I'm not like a huge fan, but I like them. I like Eddie better. And speaking of Eddie Vedder, I think Joe just said, "Did you catch the Stones, Eddie Vedder, and others on the Global Citizen show?" Yeah, I did. I was watching that before I came on, actually. My favorite Killer songs is all these things I've done. Yes, I agree. That's a good one. Yeah, I was watching a little bit of the Global Citizen show when before we came on. Like
all right.
Lady Gaga opened up. She did the song "Smile."
Okay.
Stevie Wonder did a little bit of the song "Lean on Me" in honor of the now late great Bill Withers with the song "Love's in the Need of Today." Elton John did "I'm Still Standing."
Yeah.
Paul McCartney did Lady Madonna. When
Lady Madonna, children at your feet. I can't do it.
And when we were going on, I saw Eddie Vedder playing, and then the Stones were on.
Oh, I can't get no satisfaction.
Which you saw in concert, by the way.
One of the best shows I've ever seen was seeing the Rolling Stones, ladies and gents.
At MetLife, right?
At MetLife Stadium. The Meadowlands.
Okay, now I got a new music question for you.
Yo.
What is the most overrated band?
Oh, God. Boston.
Really?
I hate them so much. You know, there's only one reason why. There's only one reason why.
Why?
And I'm not gonna say what radio. I'm not gonna call them out on it. But the radio station near us, you know what I'm talking about. Don't say it.
Is it the classic rock station?
It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. They play the Boston songs every other minute, and I hate. There's only one song I can put up with. It's More Than a Feeling.
I like that. I like More Than a Feeling.
I love that one. I love that song. However, I cannot deal with it having been played every hour of every day for the past 20, 30 years.
There are a couple songs I like by them. I like my actually favorite Boston song is "Peace of Mind." I don't know if you ever heard that one.
Oh, good fucking Christ! What are you doing to me?
I don't love Peace.
What Nirvana's? I can understand why people saying. Man in the chat board said that Nirvana's the most overrated band.
No, I kind of agree with that statement.
I agree. It smells like Teen Spirit, and what do you got after that? You know.
Oh well, "Come As You Are" is not too bad.
Lithium's, yeah. It might not be overrated. I think it's just.
But I don't know. I think Nirvana gets a little too much credit than they deserve.
I think so. I think is Nirvana. Yeah, remember Nirvana put out 3 albums.
Yeah, and
that was it.
I've watched documentaries. I heard Kurt Cobain was not really the best person.
No, of course. Oh, also I have to say this too. About funny story. You know how they're making all these musical biopics? They're making a Bob Dylan biopic soon, like a movie, actually, a movie.
Listen, I'm about to say something very, very controversial.
Yeah.
I think Bob Dylan's songwriting is good, but I can't stand his singing.
You know what? I almost knew you would say that.
It's just.
How does it feel when you're on your own?
Mr. Tambourine,
play a song for me. I'm not sleeping. I actually saw him live.
And how was that show? Please share with the class.
It was actually very depressing. He played 20 songs and he wasn't that enthusiastic. He talked to the audience once.
I heard that he doesn't do any of his old songs anymore.
No, he does. He played all of his own songs. But only 2 hits. Only 3 hits. 3 hits. 4. Make You Feel My Love. Great song. 3 songs off of Highway 61. There was Highway 61 Revisited, Ballad of a Thin Man, and what was the last one? And It Takes a Lot for a Man to Cry, A Train to Cry, something like that. Honestly, I'm glad I got to see Bob Dylan. I can say that I saw Bob Dylan. He does
So
not like
one of those acts just to see, if you want to see him, just to say you saw him.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Bob Dylan, and I called it a day. Yeah, I went with a friend of mine. It was his first concert ever, and he loves Bob Dylan.
Yeah, like I actually, I had a professor at the community college where I started off.
Yeah.
Then I transferred to a 4-year school. But the professor at this university was a huge Bob Dylan fan. He went to go see him at a local venue here.
Mm-hmm.
He was like an hour late, and he goes, "This is like my hero." And the minute he comes up to the mic, and just, oh my God, my ears were bleeding, he said.
Yeah,
And
Bob doesn't really care anymore.
In his 70s.
He just tours and he doesn't do it. He's 78. How does it feel? You know, like, yeah, I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm. You know, like, he's got that voice. Love it though. Love it.
That voice makes me wanna. That voice makes my freaking ears bleed. I'm sorry. Listen. Are there any Bob Dylan fans out there?
There are.
Who are watching this? I can't really listen to him. Listen, that's my opinion. I think his songwriting is brilliant, but you just need a freaking better voice. Come on. But oh my God, I'm trying to look at. Okay, nobody wants to form an angry mom and come outside my house yet. So, and if you're gonna remember, everyone, 6 feet. You have to stand 6 feet
apart. 6 feet apart, boys. Beep, 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 beep.
I think it's overrated. JT, you're gonna see them, so please don't hurt me for this. I think Guns N' Roses is kind of overrated.
Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't hate them. Okay, now listen, I want to clarify something. When we say overrated, we don't mean we think they're bad.
No, of course not.
I just think they may get a little too much credit than they deserve.
Yeah, like too much airplay or whatever.
Yeah, like with Guns N' Roses. I do like a couple songs. I like Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah, Welcome to the Jungle, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, Welcome to the Jungle's good. I like Paradise City's pretty good. A little overplayed, but I like it.
Paradise City is excellent.
Yeah, I like Paradise City. I think it's a little overplayed. I like November Rain.
Yeah, November Rain's really good.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. I used to like this song I'm about to tell you, but after I heard it like 100 freaking times over and over.
What?
I really am starting to not like Sweet Child of Mine.
It's overplayed.
I'm really starting to hate that song.
Yeah, it's just overplayed. That's all it is. It's over. Corporations and the music radio stations are just overplaying it.
Yeah, and you know what they? Sorry if I'm sitting here ranting about overrated bands, but what a better way to spend a Saturday night than sitting up by your computer and watching and listening to me rant.
That's right. And then while you're listening to him rant, you can jump in the description of this video
and donate
to the
New York City
Food Bank. And also, there's more info. Again, the same info in the description below about the COVID-19 virus regarding Sirius XM and their virus.
Yeah, he was talking about that earlier.
Yeah, I'll mention it again.
It's like doctors.
What's that?
It's like doctors and stuff who are on this radio station.
You can call in and ask questions to real doctors about it while the virus is going on.
Oh my God, that's great. You know why? Because when you listen to it, you're like thinking, finally, smart people are talking.
Yeah, not the MSNBC people.
Yeah, to be honest, listen, I don't think any of the media is really doing that great of a job with all this.
I agree.
I don't think any of them are really doing. And I don't care which one you watch. You watch MSNBC, CNN, Fox News. none of them are doing.
Yeah, no, they're not. No,
To be honest, I can't even watch the news about this right now
no, and that's why we're doing the Super Review Show.
anymore because I'm just getting so tired of everything.
I know.
And
It's just ridiculous.
it's freaking ridiculous. It's like I can't like the only thing, you know, I watch Cuomo's daily briefings, and those are fine. I've really never really been a huge fan of him, but I think he's actually doing a good job with all this.
I think he's doing a good job.
To be honest, I don't think anybody really knows what the hell they're doing.
No.
And I'm not calling anyone stupid except for a few governors of certain states, which we will not mention.
No, we're not gonna get
Georgia.
Don't get too political.
I'm not getting too political.
Have the controls.
I know. Calm down.
Calm down. Don't worry about it.
But what I'm trying to say is nobody has ever dealt with anything like this before.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's why nobody really knows what the hell they're doing.
I agree, my dude.
I'll get it back to the next overrated band I was going to say. You know what band I kind of think is overrated? REO Speedwagon.
Yeah, I see it. I Can't Fight This Feeling is played a lot too, you know.
Oh my God, I freaking hate that song.
Really?
I've heard it like 1,000,001 times.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
It's like, I don't know. And like, listen, I'm not against like cheesy, sappy music. Like, I love Journey.
Open Arms?
Yeah, I think Open Arms is a great song. I know my good friend Zuck is gonna hate me for this. I do like the song Faithfully.
I love Faithfully. Faithfully is great.
I'll admit it's a little cheesy.
It's got the power behind it though, no?
Yeah, but I don't know, for something with I Can't Fight This Feeling, it's like the moment I hear those opening chords, do 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 do,
I
it
gotcha.
makes me want to cringe.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's just like as soon as I hear that do 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 do, I'm like, oh God, please shut this thing off. But I do like them with REO Speedwagon. I do like that song "Keep On Loving You."
Gonna keep on loving you.
That song.
Yeah, don't see it.
I actually do like that song.
I like it too.
And I like Taking on the Run.
You're taking on the run, baby.
That's the way you want it, baby. That song I actually do like.
It's pretty good.
Hold on, let's see if we got anybody here. Okay.
Talk about Green Day. I don't know.
I like Green Day. They're sort of like those.
I think they're great.
Joseph Wiley. I'll be chatting with you more once the NASCAR race is over.
Typical Joe.
Hey, he's a NASCAR guy.
Big NASCAR guy.
I don't know. I've never really been really into NASCAR.
Why isn't a NASCAR guy?
Well, listen, if he's into NASCAR, he's into NASCAR. If that's his thing, that's his thing. Have you ever heard what's his face? Jeff Dunham?
No, I don't think I have.
He's a ventriloquist comedian.
Wait, I think I have, yeah.
He has this joke with this puppet called Bubba J.
Okay.
He's like redneck type. And he has this joke, and he goes, but Bubba, they said all this is just a bunch of cars driving in a circle. And he goes, yeah, that's my favorite part. They're making a left turn. Yeah, listen, Joe, if you like it, you do you. You do you.
Speaking of Green Day, Billy Joe Armstrong is on TV right now.
Oh, really? Yes?
He's playing Wag Me Up When September Ends.
The real title of the song should be Wake Me Up When 2020 Ends.
Yeah, that's true.
because I've been seeing this meme going, okay, I'm done with season 1 of 2020. Let's move on to season 2.
I know, it's so fun. It's April and we're already done.
It's like, yeah, it's already, yeah, it's April and we're just like done. We're literally just like, we're like the third through the year so far. We're already just done with this crap.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
But yeah, but Green Day, I like Green Day.
Yeah, I'm seeing them if they don't postpone their tour.
I like their earlier stuff a lot. I like the of course I like the song Basket Case, do you have the time? It's like a typical 90s angsty teenager song.
Yeah, and it defined a lot of people's lives, that one.
Yeah. I also what do you think of the song Good Riddance, Time of Your Life?
That's actually my 20th favorite song of all time.
20th? You're very specific.
I know, it's my 20th favorite song. We gotta check the chat board, Bill.
I actually think Green Day was my favorite band in middle school. I couldn't really, Matt. I actually think Green Day's music from 2000s is better than their 90s music.
I think they changed up a lot. Speaking of which, they got another album coming out this year, apparently.
Well, I do like the what album is? I do like American Idiot.
Yeah, that's excellent.
That was a great album. Like my alma mater this year, they were actually their theater was actually supposed to do American Idiot the musical this year.
Oh, that's awesome.
But because of this situation, they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I do like, Matt, I will agree. I think American Idiot is excellent.
Oh yeah, no. I love it.
I think a lot of people in a way would not be too happy with it because that's when Green Day started getting a little too,
political. I mean, American Idiot's a politically charged rock opera.
Yeah, but I think that American Idiot, that song is great. I like the song Holiday. On holiday, I began to differ.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And Wake Me Up When September Ends is a good song.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're talking. There's a friend. Now we're talking Green Day. I'm going to text a friend of mine, see if he wants to chime in.
Is your friend a big Green Day fan?
It's his favorite band of all time.
Favorite band of all time, huh?
Yeah. I'm just letting him know because he can.
It's not a bad band to like.
He's seen them like 10 times.
I wouldn't mind seeing them.
I heard that they're one of the best live bands out there.
Really?
Like really, I've really heard they're one of the best. I don't doubt them.
Since we're on the topic of 90s like alternative stuff, what do you think of Blink-182?
Love Blink-182. I really like them a lot.
Like one of my favorite songs.
What's that?
All the Small Things is like one of my favorite songs.
It's excellent. It is.
Because I can actually say this. I'm a 90s kid. Yeah, I can actually say that, guys.
Yeah, actually you can.
I was on like the tail end of it because I was born in 94. So I was kind of on like that tail end.
Yeah.
What year were you born? Would you call yourself a 90s kid or no?
98. You tell me.
Sorry.
I really don't care. You can tell me.
No.
Yeah, good. I don't care.
Because my brother was actually born in the same year, and he even grows sick of people in this age going, well, I'm a 90s kid. I was born in 97, 98. Okay, guys, you're not a 90s kid. Like I said, I'm a 90s kid, but I was on like the tail end of it. I could, because again, I was born in 94, so I can get away with calling myself a 90s kid.
Yeah, technically you can. A lot of people get like the 90s with the 2000s, like the 80s.
What is it with? Wait, what did you say about the 80s? I'm sorry, I was bad.
No, I know because people our age always talk about the 90s or the 2000s. My response to that is to say the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s, mother F's. Boom, suck my, you know what?
What about the 60s, 70s, and 80s?
I think they were some of the most incredible decades ever, that humanity will ever look back upon. Culturally.
Yeah, culturally, because the 60s, that's when things really started. That's when you had the civil rights movement, the Vietnam War protest. Music started getting better.
All those decades, just musically speaking, are insane. Just musically speaking, it's insane.
70s had disco, but it ended up being so hated. They actually had disco demolition nights at baseball stadiums. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh my God, really?
No, that like people would take their disco albums, throw them on the field, and they light them on fire.
That sounds awesome.
No, I swear, guys, look that up. That was a thing.
Get rid of it. Disco sucks.
And everyone wore bell bottoms.
So funny.
It was a terrible time for music.
Or disco.
And then came 80s hair metal.
Yeah, thanks to Van Halen's Van Halen.
Yeah, I like Van Halen.
Love them.
I like who doesn't like Jump?
Of course. Most overplayed, but still.
You know what my favorite Van Halen song, and this was actually a 90s one, not an 80s one?
Which one? Tell me.
Right Now.
I love that song. That's in my top 20 of all time. Really is.
And that's when I think Van Halen, as Justin would say, started becoming Van Hagar.
Van Hagar hitting like in the mid to late 80s.
Because did Eddie like leave the group or something, or?
No, David Lee Roth got fired in 1985, so they had to get a new singer.
And they got Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, they got Sammy Hagar. The actual press release said that Van Halen got the I Can't Drive 55 singer. So, and the 5150 tour, and with like Love Walks In and Why Can't This Be Love? Come on, man. Good stuff.
Yeah. Then the 90s, you had grunge, which we've already talked about, Nirvana.
We talked about Pearl Jam a little bit.
Yeah, Pearl Jam I like.
Green Day, Foo Fighters. Oh, that's what I was gonna say before. Hold on. So Nirvana, I was talking about a Bob Dylan biopic, and then we got sidetracked. Bob Dylan biopic. They're gonna make and I said if they ever make a Nirvana biopic, that's the only sequel they can make. From that, it's Foo Fighters.
Because
of Dave Grohl.
Because Dave Grohl, and like I actually heard Dave Grohl is like a really nice guy.
He is. My aunt knows him.
Yeah, and you know what the funniest thing is? It's like what's her face? Courtney Love, Kurt Cobain's widow.
Yeah.
For a while, I think they may have patched the bridge now, but there was a time that Courtney Love and Dave Grohl hated each other because after because her own music career, she made a comment. She goes, "Oh, if you want that, why don't you go to an effing Foo Fighters concert?" And yeah, like they couldn't stand each other, and it was actually kind of compared to the relationship between Paul McCartney and Yoko Ono.
Oh my God.
Because Paul McCartney, and the funny thing is, Paul McCartney and Dave Grohl are actually really good friends.
Yeah, that's true. They both are really good friends, yeah.
And the thing is, like, I think at one point, like, Courtney Love started going after Dave Grohl on Twitter, saying he was flirting with her and Kurt Cobain's daughter, but I don't think. And
it's too nice to do that.
That it is, there was a petition to actually get Courtney Love banned from Twitter, and her own daughter was even on that petition. So if your own daughter wants you banned from Twitter, you know you're doing something wrong.
To be honest, I do like Courtney Love's band Hole. Check out
What,
the
is
chat
that
board.
an album?
No, the chat board. There was a band called Hole. Courtney Love made a band.
Oh God, she made a band. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Matt. Thanks.
Yeah, Matt, tell us a little bit more. I'm not that familiar with Hole. I know the name Hole, but they're not like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Let's
Know
hear
them all.
more. We love to hear more. Let us know.
Hole.
Oh.
I don't know.
That's such just a simple name. Hole.
Hole. Matt, share this with all your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends. Hey, everybody on this chat. Joe.
My grandfather's in this chat too. I'm just letting you know.
What'd you say?
My grandfather is Joe Vet.
Hi, Mr. Vet, JT's grandpa.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, please tell us more about Hole.
Yeah, Matt. If you could tell us more about Hole, that'd be great.
Yeah, and what type of music it is? Please tell us what it is. We'll maybe go listen to some later.
Is it grunge, alt rock? I don't know. I don't know a lot about it. That's why. And
You know what? Waiting for that, I have to ask you a serious question. Have you watched Tiger King on Netflix yet?
Oh God, no, we're not even going to talk about that. Just stop. We're not going to talk about that stupid show.
I watched like 20 minutes of it last night.
And what'd you think?
It's 20 minutes of my life I'm never getting back.
It's so stupid. And plus, did you hear Trump would endorse him, whatever?
And the weirdest thing is, to be honest, I just kind of find the show kind of boring.
It's a Netflix thing, right?
Yeah, like, well, you know what? I think people are just that. I think Netflix is at the point. Well, people are quarantined and they can't. Some of them can't go to work. A lot of them, they can't go to restaurants, can't go to bars, they can't go out and do things. So we'll just put on anything and people will watch it.
Yeah, seriously.
And we're basically they're basically in the phase of people are stupid, they'll watch anything.
Yeah, some people don't get it. Hold on. By the way, Bill, I got to step aside for a quick second. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
And just cover me for like a minute. I got to go grab something.
Okay, go.
All right. 1 second. As I just clear out something, I got to get a new cable. 1 second.
Okay, I'll be here.
You're on your own.
Okay, you'll be back, right?
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. So yeah, I watched 20 minutes of Tiger King last night, and I just couldn't. I couldn't. It was just dumb beyond belief. And the sad thing is, 2016, Joe Exotic actually ran for president. No, that's a thing. Look it up. I swear, it's a thing. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Anybody? Hole was somewhat popular in the 90s. Their most famous song in celebrity skin, and they were actually a first grunge band, but later turned to power pop.
Interesting.
How interesting.
Very interesting.
You hear what I just said?
I did. I was just reading the comment too.
Oh, now we got a new band to listen to.
Yeah, I gotta listen. How many albums have they released?
Yeah, tell us that.
Holy crap, we've been going for almost an hour. It's hard to believe.
Oh, time flies when you're having fun.
Facts.
These are facts. Hold on, I'm trying to. Okay, fix that up now. Okay, yeah, it looks like we got a new band to listen to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah, yeah, we learned something today.
Mhm.
So you sure you don't want me babbling on about Tiger King any longer?
Yeah, go for it. I don't care, man.
Now, like I said, I watched like 20 minutes of it, and I'm thinking,
Tell me what you thought about it in 20 minutes.
I'm like, to be honest, I was kind of bored.
I mean,
Yeah,
it sounds
that kind of bored the hell out of me.
boring.
It's just, I'm like, really, people find this entertaining?
What's that?
I'm like, people find this entertaining?
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, if you do, that's your personal choice.
Your prerogative, yeah.
I just didn't find. If you like it, go ahead, like it. But I just found it boring. Speaking of Netflix, have you ever watched BoJack Horseman?
That's a great show. Okay,
That is a great show.
you know what? That show is so funny. Who does the voice of BoJack? Will Arnett, right?
Will Arnett, yeah.
Oh, I believe on the BoJack Horseman. Hold on. Chat board. Check the chat board. No, seriously, check it.
Cole released 4 albums, but the only popular records were the second and third albums through Live Through This and Celebrity Skin.
I think I've heard of Celebrity Skin now that I think about it.
We'll have to look into that, won't we? We'll have to look into that, won't we?
Okay, now I was just wondering. So
Go. Yeah, so BoJack Horseman, the show's great, but I will be honest, there are times that it gets depressing now.
yeah, he does a lot of crazy shit, BoJack.
But I think like anything after, I think from like mid season 3 onward, I'll be honest, the show kind of got a little depressing.
Yeah.
Did you see the series finale or?
No, I watched like 5 seasons and that was it.
There's 1 season left.
Damn it. Oh, fine.
I would have asked you.
What
was that?
That's the one show I've seen a lot of.
What is it?
BoJack.
Have you ever watched, speaking of Netflix, have you ever watched Big Mouth?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, that show is freaking amazing.
What is it about?
It's about a bunch of kids, like teenagers, and they're going through that special time in life, and it's just Nick Kroll and John Mulaney are absolutely hysterical in that show, and they have these characters called hormone monsters.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, I know. The way I'm explaining it, it is like the dumbest thing you can imagine.
But it's funny.
But it is absolutely hilarious. I remember I was actually I think it was like 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago. My brother was watching it when he was home for Thanksgiving break. And I'm like sitting there thinking, oh my God, the show is so dumb, but yet it is freaking hilarious.
It does sound interesting. I mean, I never heard of it though, but that's me.
Yeah, but let me tell you this. It makes Family Guy look like a freaking Disney Channel show.
Really?
It's that bad. Well, it's not bad, but it's that,
That bad.
It makes Family Guy look like a Disney Channel show.
Wow. That's actually interesting. Is it live action or is it animated?
Like a Cartoon Network show.
It's cartoon?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it makes South Park look like a Cartoon Network show.
That's actually very interesting. Hold on.
Yeah, I kind of agree with what you put on the chat board. Any movies or shows or albums we should listen to whilst we're in this period of, not being allowed to interact with fellow human beings?
Yeah, I mean, for a whole country that's kind of bored, we're not that talkative tonight.
And we got a few hours to go with this, so come on, let's generate some conversation here.
Yeah.
So, so everybody, here's a good question. You can ask me, and you can answer this too.
Yeah.
What movie were you guys really disappointed got postponed? Movie or just event that you were disappointed that got postponed due to this thing?
Movie event?
Movie or event, or both, whatever.
Well, we talked about events before. Let's talk about movies. To be honest, Black Widow looks really good.
Me too. I was excited for Black Widow. I'm also excited for Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah. That's good too.
Oh, that looks amazing. It's like, because I really like the first Wonder Woman.
Me too.
I thought Gal Gadot was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, she was like a commando in like the Israeli army or something.
Yeah, she actually is part of the Israeli army.
Yeah, because in Israel at 18, military service is mandatory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sad but true.
Yeah, but yeah, I was really looking forward to that. Also, the Fast and Furious movie got pushed back to next year.
Which number is that now?
9.
Oh wow! Oh my god!
You know what? I'm sorry. They really got to stop making these.
Oh, they're gonna make money. So what are you gonna do?
It's like those movies that are. If you want something big, deep, and with a big plot line, go watch something else.
Yeah. No.
Have you ever seen any of Fast and Furious?
No.
I've only saw 7 and 8.
None. I don't even like the franchise.
Really? How come?
It's never appealed to me. I can't stand it. And then I remember what pushed me over the edge was I was in, this is when I was in high school. It was my junior year. 2014 had just become 2015.
2015. Good year.
Matt, I'll get to your comment in a second on the chat board. I'll get to it in 1 second because I got to talk about that. And I got into a regular conversation with them. I said, hey, what are you most excited for this year? Star Wars, The Force Awakens, or Avengers Age of Ultron? And she's like, Furious 7. I'm like, no. And I'm not kidding you. For a solid 5 to 10 minutes, we went back and forth talking. I kept saying, no, I mean Star Wars or Avengers. I didn't understand that she was like Furious 7. I was like,
that is not an option.
That's not an option. Talk to me about the two most important franchises alive today. Well, at the time, alive and kicking today. Avengers and Star Wars. Sorry. Furious 7 or 8 or Fast 8 or whatever they're going to call it doesn't count.
Well, to be honest, Furious 7 did have that big emotional moment at the end.
I didn't see it, so tell me.
It was the one that was made after Paul Walker died.
Oh yeah, no, I know about it. I just didn't care for it.
The scene when Vin Diesel and Paul Walker go their separate ways, and then the song "See You Again" is playing.
Yeah, no, I that song was pretty big that year, so
because of that movie.
Yeah.
So, when I think about big emotional tragedies, I totally think of Fast and Furious.
Yeah, no. And then they did 8. They did 8 and 9. 8 and 9 is supposed to come out this year, right?
Yeah, 9 was supposed to come out this year. Now it got pushed to next year.
Yeah. On a quick, Matt, I'm going to get your comment in one more second. Hold on. I will say one thing I did like about Fast and Furious that I heard about that I didn't see it happen, but I heard about it was they made right after the third film. They did like a change in direction with the film itself. Instead of it being like all about just cars, now they got flying cars and whatever. Like
we were watching Furious 7 because me and a friend of mine at the time, we were going to see another movie, but
yeah,
they weren't showing it at that time we were going. So you just want to go see Furious 7? Like, yeah, sure, whatever. And just like cars are flying through windows. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, no. And then,
what the hell is this?
I'm saying for the people who know the Fast and Furious franchise, after I think the third one, when the Fast and Furious film came out in The fourth one came out. There was a change in their direction. I applauded Universal to do that when they made that move because I thought that's great. This is awesome. You added The Rock into it and all this stuff. Here's the thing. I'm going to name a franchise that has to do that and has to have more films come out and cross over with another Paramount property. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe needs to have a third film released. It needs to have The Rock in it. And you need to have like so much switch the tone, switch the energy, switch the vibe, and make it a full-on action war film like G.I. Joe is known for. And then the fourth film cross it over with Transformers. Hello and welcome, Andrew. All right, now Matt, I'm gonna get in that G.I. Joe. I really hope they do another one. But anyways, Matt, I'm gonna answer your question. You guys should check out the band The Interrupters. The Interrupters are opening up for Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer.
Really? So you actually heard of this?
No joke.
I've heard of it.
So I've heard of them because they're opening up for Green Day. I've heard a lot about them. They are a punk ska band. I do know what you're talking about. They are really cool. I like them a lot. Okay. Alex is back and Andrew's back. Glad to have everyone back in. Like I said, share this with your friends and your family and your family.
Tell your friends. Tell your wives.
No, I wasn't talking about the second G.I. Joe. I was talking about the third G.I. Joe that has yet to come out. The Paramount Pictures. I love Paramount Pictures. I'm a big fan of their movies that come out. However, I'm not a fan of their current rate of things.
Really? How so?
I love the J.J. Abrams Bad Robot Star Trek films. I love them. The Transformers films have brought them in so much money, it's insane. Okay?
Really?
Now, Paramount has a ton of I'm just talking about financial properties that could easily be crossed over, okay? I made a YouTube video on the Super Review Show's YouTube channel like 5 years ago now. It was my thoughts on video on how the Transformers and G.I. Joe shared universe needs to happen ASAP because they already cross over in the comic books. I'll get to those in a little bit. They already cross over in the graphic novels and comic books forever now. Why can't they cross over in the movies? Have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fighting a Megatron would be great. Am I wrong? Then on top of that, you have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles owned by Paramount as well. They need to get these franchises going and have them make more money for themselves so we can get more films out of them. If Bob Iger took over, I know he left Disney or whatever. If Bob Iger took over Paramount, it'd be a game changer for that studio because that studio needs a lot of help. There's a rich history. So many great films have come out of Paramount. I believe the original Psycho.
If Bob Iger took over Paramount.
Yeah, because I think he left Disney, if I'm not mistaken, right?
He left Disney, and you know what the funniest thing is?
What?
He actually Bob Iger's successor. Bob Iger's successor.
Alan Horn.
Michael.
Alan Horn?
Michael Eisner.
Oh yes.
Michael Eisner was actually at Paramount before he went to Disney.
Really? Do you know when he was there?
I think in the mid to late 70s to like the early to mid 80s.
Oh, no. I'm talking about like the recent years though of Paramount. Like they need to pump out Star Trek films left and right.
Yeah, I think Michael Eisner went to Disney in 1984.
Yeah, they need to do Transformers film without Michael Bay. Without Michael Bay, he needs to get off that bandwagon. They're going to offer him so much money to do the next one. He's like, I swear it's my last one. I'm going to offer the quintuplet set. It's going to be great. There's going to be 5 films. No one cares.
Yeah,
it's that simple. No one cares about Transformers anymore.
What do you think about Michael Bay?
Michael Boo. That's my answer.
But it's like all his movies are explosions.
Yeah, like, can you imagine if Michael Bay directed Murder on the Orient Express with the one that Kenneth Branagh did? It's just be the train.
It would probably be like, it needs more explosions.
It'd just be the train exploding for 2 hours. It's just straight up.
You need to see Penelope Cruz's ass.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Like, come on, really?
That's all it is. That's all Michael Bay films. It's just, okay, even though I will be honest, I actually didn't think, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate from history buffs for saying this. I didn't think Pearl Harbor was that bad. Come at me, bro. I wouldn't say it was excellent, but I don't think, like, yeah, it's cheesy, but I think the attack scene is absolutely brilliant.
Of course.
But
check the chat board for The Rock. My grandfather dropped a Rock comment.
The Rock's dad was a famous.
Way to go, Pop. Way to go.
I salute you. And he also put a comment which I'm sorry we ignored it. He put that he likes the Beach Boys.
Oh yeah. We can talk about that if you want. Now it's fine. I saw both of them.
I just didn't want to leave that comment hanging there. Yeah, Beach Boys. Pre or post Brian Wilson? Which one do you think is better?
What's that?
Which Beach Boys do you think is better? Pre or post Brian Wilson?
Like with Brian Wilson or without Brian Wilson? That's what you mean? With?
I agree.
I've seen both. I've seen Brian Wilson's band and I've seen the Beach Boys.
I've seen yeah, I haven't seen either of them, but I do like Pet Sounds is like probably one of my favorite albums.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, it's one of my favorite albums ever.
It's one of the best albums of all time.
Did you know Paul McCartney actually called this like his favorite album of all time?
Yeah, God Only Knows is his favorite song of all time.
He actually, one Christmas, he got all 4 kids a copy of Pet Sounds, and he told them, "You will not know good music until you listen to this album."
That's pretty good.
And this is and like let me tell you, Brian Wilson better be applauding that, because a Beatle just called your album one of the greatest albums ever. A freaking Beatle.
I mean, truthfully, it is. It's one of the best.
But you want to know something? It did good with critics, but in sales, it didn't do that great.
Oh, no, of course.
Financial hit.
Yeah, that was a big one for Capitol Records.
Yeah.
I don't want to know this stuff.
But unfortunately, I think this was around the time that Brian Wilson was having some issues.
Yeah, and then, like I said, he came on stage that night with a walker, and he still performed. I couldn't believe this is January of this year. Can you believe that?
He came on with a walker and he still did good.
He still sounded good. He still performed well. He sung God Only Knows. It was amazing.
Wow.
Plug for my personal channel. I upload a lot of the videos from the show.
Yeah, go check those out.
Yeah.
So I like the Beach Boys.
Beach Boys are good. I mean, they're classic. I actually did that now. If we're talking of that era, I've only seen one other group from that era live. I don't know if I told you about it.
Who?
I saw Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons live.
Oh, really?
I saw them at the Mohegan Sun Arena.
Oh, I love the Mohegan Sun Arena.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so
great place.
How was Frankie Valli? Because I had a buddy of mine saw him too, and he said he's 80-something years old. And
he's 85.
I said 80-something. I didn't know. Yeah. He's 85 years old and he can still hit those high notes.
You want to hear footage that I recorded?
Sure.
I'll let you hear it. I'm not going to show everyone, but I'll let everyone hear it. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Just FYI, everyone's going to be able to hear this. They're not going to be able to see it. But this is an 85-year-old Frankie Valli singing on. This is him singing on a. I think, which one was it? Pick a song. Sherry?
How about "Oh Wanna Night"? Or you don't have that? I
didn't record that one. I got "Let's Hang On," Sherry. Can't take my eyes off you. I've got you under my skin. Grease and my eyes adore you.
Let's do Sherry.
Okay, so listen. Everyone, listen carefully. This is going to be a debut. He's coming in a second. That is an 85-year-old man hitting those high notes. What now, son?
Have
Is
you
that
ever
crazy?
have you ever seen Jersey Boys, the movie or the show?
No, I haven't. I want to see the show.
I did too, actually.
I tell you the truth. I heard it's a great story.
Yeah, I heard the movie is
I think the movie's okay, but no, that's also pre Rocket Man or pre Bohemian Rhapsody biopics.
Yeah. Great segue. What do you think of music biopics like Bohemian Rhapsody or Rocket Man?
I think the Bohemian Rhapsody one was excellent. I think it followed a good story up until the Live Aid performance, which was great, and it didn't show the death, but it showed how he made it this far in life and he made it this great and all this stuff, and it was
I'll be
fantastic.
honest, I like Bohemian Rhapsody, but I will be honest, when I saw it in theaters, I was kind of, I'm gonna sound like such a freaking stiffler.
What?
But I was just like, it was kind of told like out of order, like they got some things wrong, which I know now I know what you're all thinking. Oh my God, Bill, get a life. Seriously?
Yeah.
Those little things really piss you off? Okay, I wouldn't, like for instance, they said that let's talk about the Live Aid performance. They said that was a reunion tour. No, Queen was still together at that time.
Yeah, no, they did a couple of things
together.
that didn't make sense, but still.
And plus, they're saying that Freddie had AIDS before Live Aid. Freddie didn't get diagnosed until like 87, 88.
Yeah, so there's some things they did for the movie, but that's about it.
And nobody really knew about Freddie's death. Nobody knew that Freddie had AIDS until literally the day before he died.
Yeah, which is sad.
But you know what? It's I think that was good. I think Rocket Man was. I like Rocket Man, but I think with versus Rocket Man versus Bohemian Rhapsody, I think in a way you could get away more with Rocket Man because how the how it was basically how the format was.
Yeah, I got you.
How the format was, how it was a musical. Like in the beginning, you have like 5-year-old Reginald Dwight singing "The Bitch Is Back."
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like with Rocket Man, like when they do go with Elton John's life a little bit, it's not like Elton John's life. You can, even like some of the minor historical inaccuracies, like you can just say, you know what? Yeah, because I feel like that movie can kind of get away with things a little more.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like they can get away with that stuff a little bit more.
Yeah.
While Bohemian Rhapsody is trying to set up as this is the true story. So
right, and it may not have been the true story, but at least it was.
But I feel like that's why I think Rocket Man is better in a way because it's set up so it can get away with some of that stuff a little more.
Yeah.
Am I making sense here, or?
No, you're making total sense. I got you.
Yeah. So.
I got you.
Yeah, but that's what I feel about those two movies. I just feel like Rocket Man can get away with more of a little stuff.
Mm. Yeah. You know what I would not mind talking to you about? Imagine if they made a police movie.
Oh boy.
No, like with Sting.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that would be decent because I think why that would be interesting is Sting.
Yeah.
Actually, because Sting, he was actually a teacher. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. No.
Sting was actually a teacher before he became a musician.
Right.
Professional one.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah. But I've also.
Yeah, go ahead.
I also heard things about Sting though. I heard him and his wife could be really nasty.
Really?
Yeah, I heard.
Across to me is the nasty guy.
Well, I think maybe it was more his wife because I heard somewhere that like their chef or their like their maid or something was the wife was really angry at her because she couldn't make pasta right or something like that. I don't know the exact story.
Okay.
But I do like Sting. His music is. Did you hear? People are making quarantine playlists, and one of the songs that's on all of them is the song "Don't Stand So Close to Me."
I did hear that. That was actually, I thought that was hysterical. How they actually have just like, don't stand, and like the whole quarantine playlist stuff is hysterical. I made my own plug for my Spotify. I made a song called a playlist called "I Hate COVID."
Don't stand so. Yeah.
It's
You know what song is also on all of that? The song "It's the End of the World."
Oh, by REM.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be. They could easily just make an REM movie, like a bio. If we're talking about biopics, they could do an REM movie.
Really, is there really enough material though that you could do an REM movie?
They put out like 20 albums.
But
and also one guy left in 2001. So you could.
What if they take this for a second? What if they did a Nirvana movie?
I'm all for it as long as you get the right guy and the right actor or whatever and all that, and you get the guy to play Dave Grohl to be in the Foo Fighters movie, because that's, like I said before, that's the only musical biopic that can have a sequel is Nirvana and Foo Fighters, because the Foo Fighters were born out of Nirvana.
Absolutely, I think. Well, how about this? Let's get Dave Grohl to play himself.
What do you got on the chat board there, Bill?
Oh boy, I got something in the chat board. Okay. I found this really cool Mongolian metal band called The Who.
Okay.
It's a song for an official Star Wars game.
Let's see what they say. That's Andrew who sent that in. Andrew, thank you so much for watching.
Hey, thanks, guys. Hey, listen, we appreciate everyone watching here. And please, let's keep this up here. Chat.
We've been
donate.
talking.
Please donate. We gotta plug this. New York City Food Bank. Link is in the description. Whatever you have, please. Every little bit helps. By the end of tonight, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm really getting sick of this Bill Murphy guy saying every little bit helps.
Bill, check the chat board.
Hey, it's my very good friend Micah. Micah, first of all, thanks for watching.
What's good?
Sting's wife was in an episode of Friends.
Really?
No, I didn't know that. And as was Don't Stand So Close to Me in an episode. Huh.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
That is actually very interesting, Micah. Thanks for watching. First of all, bud, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Seriously, we appreciate any love and support you give.
Please, yeah, and please, if you can, Micah, please make a donation. If you can. If you can't, I just want to say this now.
The minimum donation is $1, and it only takes $1 to feed 5 meals. Just to play, just putting it out there.
We know some people might be in tight financial situations and
whatever.
Listen, but if you can, please donate.
Everybody's just here for the ride. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're here just to support us talking about
We're glad to have your company. And Micah, thank you so much for watching. He's another friend of mine from New Paltz. So
nice.
Sorry of a New Paltz class reunion here.
Micah, well, listen, welcome aboard, and just share this with all your friends too. We're gonna be live until like 11:30 or 12 o'clock. So let your friends know.
We literally have all night long. I really like that song. You?
By Lionel Richie, it's very good.
You know what other Lionel Richie song I really like? I really like Dancing on the Ceiling.
That's an excellent one. I love that one too. Great song from a great game. Andrew, I do not know which Star Wars game was it a part of. Andrew, which Star Wars game was it a part of? Please let me know.
Yeah, please tell us.
Yeah, because right now we're like, what's going on? We have the access to the internet, but it's just not as strong because I'm blasting. The live stream is going on.
Kind of suck too. So
All right. Well, at least it's working. That's good though.
It's working. That's the important part. Hey, listen, JT, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be back in a second. So can you
Oh,
hold
it's
out?
all me. It's
Hey.
all me. All right, yo, let's go, everyone. Woo!
It's on me. I give it on you.
All right, everything's on me now. Like Bill mentioned, we're doing this live stream to benefit the New York City Food Bank. And the link for it is in the description of this video, so you guys can please donate $1. Just $1 can feed 5 meals to people who are dying, not just of the coronavirus, but of people who are hungry in New York City. Please donate. Please, please, please. The link for it is in the description of the video, so you guys can do that too. Let's see. Yep, and the link for it is in the description of the video. And it does work. Plug for all of you who are wondering. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so it says Jedi Fallen Order came out last November. I heard of the game. I did not know that they put a metal band called The Who, a Mongolian metal band in there. That sounds interesting. Andrew, if you want to leave a link or at least drop some album names in the chat board, that'd be really helpful. So how are we all doing, guys? Hopefully everyone's doing okay. We got currently about 9 or 10 people in the chat board. People are messaging me over. Oh God, Bill, what are you doing? We hear you. Sorry, guys. I'm just messaging people who are still watching me live on Facebook. Live on Facebook. Live on Facebook. The Super Review Show. We're live on YouTube.
Yeah, you didn't burn the place down while I was gone.
Nah, the stream's still going. We're good.
Yeah, I just had to go like right over there, so we're good.
All righty, sounds good. The song plays at the opening of the game, and later during an arena fight gives off a great outer rim vibe. Ooh, sounds interesting.
Well, guys.
By the Mongolian metal band called The Who. Not The Who as in Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend of the 60s, but a different band called The Who.
The Who, as in H-U.
Yes, who? What? Yeah, exactly.
Who? What? Where? You know what? I should form a Who cover band called What?
The what?
And you know what? On top of that, I'm going to form a Yes cover band. And guess what I'm going to call it?
What?
No.
So, all right, we got Alex is no longer with us. I heard Alex got tired, and he is his girlfriend's with us right now, so she's just watching too. Now,
Hi, Alex's girlfriend, whatever your name is.
Sarah.
What's her name?
It's in the chat board, Sarah. So now that I've discovered them, I've gone back to listening to the album called The Greg. The Greg sounds good.
What's the band called?
The Who.
The Who. The H-U Who, not the...
Yeah, the Hulu Who, that one. So, and like I said, guys, if you could just share the video. Thank you for watching for Alex. I'm sure Alex really appreciates it. I remember once I heard from a guy. Bill, Sarah says hi to you.
Hi, Sarah.
I remember once I heard a guy call into a radio station and got confused the Who with the Guess Who. Wow, crazy. American Woman.
Stay away from me.
There we are. That money now.
You know, that reminds me of that. There was actually this whatchamacallit, Muppet video. It was you know, what's his face? Sam the Eagle.
Yeah.
He was at karaoke. He's like, I hate to interrupt your whatchamacallit, your internet with puppies and kittens and all that, because I want to pay tribute to America. And he's like sitting there, goes, American Woman by the Guess Who. Goes, I don't know, John Philip Sousa. And then he's like, American woman, stay away from me. American woman, mama, let me be. And he's like looking so confused, and he's like, why can I enjoy a simple American pastime like karaoke? Who was responsible for this spill? And then Kermit goes, well, I know my Kermit impression's not that great. Going,
hey, buddy, how you doing today?
He's like, well, Sam, it's whatchamacallit.
Well, Sam, what are you calling it today, man?
They're a Canadian band. He goes, Canadian! And he like storms off. It's absolutely hilarious.
It's great.
Okay, that was awkward.
Little awkward. Oh.
Awkward.
Oh boy, we're killing it, man. We're doing great.
We've been doing this for almost an hour and a half.
I know. It's been an hour and 25 minutes. 5 more minutes to go.
Woohoo! Hour and a half. We're gonna do it.
Wait until it's 11:30, and then we're like, in an hour from now, we're like, hey, Bill, how are you today?
I feel like, oh, I'm fine. It's like I just have this weird amount of energy right now.
Yeah, right. Me too.
It's like, has anyone ever gotten this? You feel really tired, and then like 5 to 10 minutes later, you felt like you just drank like 6 cups of coffee.
Oh yeah, no, it's cray. So I'm just actively checking the tabs, see how we're doing. I swear, if I unplug my laptop from the charger, I might go down 20%.
Really? It's that bad?
No, it's not that bad. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like my laptop is so hot right now. It's ridiculous. It's actually really hot, but that's okay. We're still going strong.
We're going strong.
We're going timber. I don't know.
You know what I've been doing these past couple seconds? I've been
What's
taking
that?
freaking random BuzzFeed quizzes. It shows how bored we are during this time.
Oh my God. Well, we can't be bored. We're doing a show.
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Okay.
During the COVID-19 times.
Yeah. Speaking of COVID-19, you all should be donating to the link on the whiteboard behind me where it says
donate, or we will find you.
Donate to the New York City Food Bank, and we swear we're not kidding at all. None of the money that you donate is going directly into our accounts. We swear to you, it's actually going into the New York City Food Bank's Drive account.
We are not getting a dime out of this.
No, we're not. We are. If anything, we're just
getting $0 and 0 cents out of this.
Yeah. So
the goodness of our hearts.
We're doing it out of the goodness and our own hearts and our own capabilities. What we're doing. We're doing everything we can on our own.
Because you guys are probably thinking, oh, can we trust these guys? What makes you sure that they're not going to take the money and run off to Rio de Janeiro?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but no, like every dime, every penny you donate is going to the New York City Food Bank.
Yeah. So, and listen, and I can't emphasize this enough. I'm going to check out their website in a minute. Hold on. If I click on the link as I'm doing so right now, and I've already donated like $2, that's 10 meals. It says on their website right here. You know, we're gonna do this, Bill. Hopefully, you're wearing pants. So
You're gonna check their.
I'm gonna show everyone the screen.
Go.
So this is currently what you see. So when you go here, right? When you go here, hold on, if I can do it. If you go here, if you go right here, where I'm moving my mouse right now, and then if you go up to this right here, and you click on this, it leads you to this link. Help New York City and New Yorkers affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, and $1 provides 5 meals. And you can obviously donate whatever you want to do right here, right now. I'm going to end the screen right now. So we're going to do that right now.
So come on, guys. Come on, guys. If you can, let's give some money. $1, 5 meals.
Yeah. And we're learning that my grandfather just donated already. And he already donated, which is fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, seriously, I think people who have been donating to help out people, it's been amazing, and you guys are truly the best fans and supporters of us that we could possibly ask for
But
to any capacity.
we're doing this because so many people rely on organizations like New York City Food Bank.
Yeah, and look, we're not even sponsored by them. I just found the link and said, you know what? Let's try it out. And people donated left and right the first time. They're donating first, left, and right the second time. So thank you so much, all of you who are donating. You're being a big help. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your donations.
Yeah, and keep up, spread the word. We're gonna be live for a while, so just hang in there. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna be here a while, and guys, in the chat, give us stuff to talk about. We love talking about stuff.
We love chit-chatting about whatever is on your mind.
Okay, here's a weird topic we can talk about.
What?
Have you ever seen any of the Disney live-action remakes?
I actually have. I saw Cinderella.
That's like one of the ones I haven't seen, actually.
Really? It was really good. The Maleficent?
I haven't seen that one either. I've seen The Jungle Book.
Yeah, the whole Disney thing is they're doing an excellent job at making remakes of live action films. I did not see Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, here's of the ones I've seen. Cinderella. Okay, I didn't see Cinderella. I'm sorry. I saw Jungle Book, which I really liked.
Did not see that one. I heard that one was very good though.
How
would you rate it?
Let's see. Beauty and the Beast, I thought was okay. I didn't think it was anything special. I thought it was.
It says Andrew saw Lion King.
Oh my God! Don't get me started on that.
Yeah, I mean, it just look.
The Lion King is my favorite animated Disney movie.
Oh, oh man.
Did you see it? The remake?
Andrew, comment in the chat board if you saw the Lion King. You did see it. Sarah, did you see any live action Disney remakes with Alex? Just wondering. Just let me know in the chat board.
Wait, you thought the Lion King live action remake was good? And like, listen, first of all, Sarah, you're entitled to your opinion, but I just didn't like it. I just have so much nostalgia. It's just because a lot of the things you can't do.
Yeah.
Live action, because a lot of the things that made the Lion King so great, like you've seen the original animated one, haven't you, JT?
Yeah, and do you want me to talk about my opinions of it or no?
Yeah,
oh,
sure.
Awesome! Thank you, sir.
Go right ahead. It's your show too.
I don't like it.
What, the animated one, or?
I don't like Lion King. Period. That's one of the unpopular opinions. I know. Like I don't. I hate it. I'm sorry. I think it's. You want to talk about an overrated film? I'm sorry, Bill. I'm crushing you. I think it's overrated. I think it's overrated, overappreciated. It's insane. Sue me.
Oh, come on. Comment section. Let them have it.
Let them have it. Shame on you.
Shame.
I don't even like Lion King.
Shame.
Shame.
God.
I'm sorry, like that 1994 film, I just don't like it.
What don't you like about it?
I'm not gonna say I don't get it, because I understand it's the circle of life. It just didn't appeal to me. It was just such a weird, like, and also probably because I don't have a lot of memories of it. Like, unlike a lot of people are my age and your age, a lot of people have like, oh my, I love The Lion King. It was so great and all this stuff, right? And I don't care. It was not a part of my life the way that it was for you or for anyone else in the chat board or whoever. It just was not dominant enough in my, like, you know what was dominant enough was Pixar.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay, like Toy Story, one of the greatest trilogies of all time.
Yeah, no, it's not a trilogy anymore. They made a fourth one.
Okay. If you take the fourth one out, it's still a great trilogy.
I guess you didn't like the fourth one? I
didn't see it, so I can't judge it. But Toy Story, if you take Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 3, it's a fantastic trilogy.
I agree.
Because amongst the greatest trilogies of all time, Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, The Godfather, like, or what's the other one? The trilogy of Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. These are trilogies that are, you know what I mean? Also, and people forget, Disney had, and I want to talk about Disney a lot for a little while.
That's fine. I love Disney.
Disney had the audacity to make a Lion King. People forget. People forget they made a Lion King too.
Which I liked. I liked it. Oh, God, somebody's cynical.
I'm sorry. The whole Lion King thing does not appeal to me. I'm sorry. And the fact that they made a reimagine, I wouldn't call it a remake. I call it the live action one, a reimagining of it, because it was the same story. Bill, why don't you check the chat board? I'm just going to keep going for a little bit. The people are commenting. I want to just say something about Disney and Pixar and all them. Disney has done a really great job recently of acquiring stuff. They've really done a fantastic job of acquiring Marvel, Pixar, Star Wars, Fox, all this stuff, right? But you know what I cannot. Oh, and Lion King 1.5. Yeah, same thing. Didn't care for it. I remember the coming attractions, whatever. They made a lot of sequels. That's right, they did. Disney made a lot of sequels that were straight to VHS sequels, like Cinderella 3 or 4 or 5. I remember those, yes. But I will say this: I would love to see Disney. I would love. Hold on one sec, Bill. Serious point of conversation here. I would love it if Walt Disney Studios could make their own film similar to what they did with Saving Mr. Banks. And I already thought of the movie they would do for it. The movie they would do for it is the story of George Lucas right up until Star Wars came out. Imagine if Walt Disney Studios made a life story, a biopic of George Lucas right up until May of '77.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah, right. You're going in and out, so be careful. Yeah, I got people
right now, so please.
Okay, just be careful with your Wi-Fi. You're going in and out a little bit.
Yeah, there's something wrong with my. It's kind of lagging a little bit, so.
Okay, so just take your time. Just stay still if you want, or just relax. And if you want to switch your Wi-Fi, you can. That's fine. I can't because I'm streaming on here. So, I'll talk to you guys for a little bit. Lion King. I watched Toy Story 4 a few days ago. It was all right. Okay, I didn't see Toy Story 4, so I have to watch it and see what they were talking about. I heard the ending was amazing, but that's me. I only heard. Yeah, I grew up with Lion King. I liked the remake and was actually impressed with how close the original in terms of being a live action. The coming attractions were absolutely fantastic for the movie. I didn't see it because I was like, all right, I don't like Lion King. I just said that. So Lion King 1.5. I heard about that. I remember the coming attractions for it on tape. You're good, Bill? Are you good?
Yeah, I just gonna do some of my real quick and charge my battery. So just everyone bear with me for a sec.
Okay, go ahead. Hurry up. Do what you gotta do. I got you. I'll do the talking. Yeah. Okay. So Disney. Yeah, Bill. I got it. All right. I got it. Just do you have to do. I'll fix the rest. Okay. Yeah, Disney made a lot of straight to VHS sequels. That's very true. Disney did a lot of VHS movies like Cinderella 5. If you look up how many animated films they did straight to VHS, they're really smart about it not to release it in theaters. But they did Cinderella 1. I'm sure they did Pinocchio 5 and Snow White 3. All right. Andrew, thank you so much for tuning in. Sign off. Do what you got to do, all right? Andrew is signing off right now. Let's see. Bill, your screen is frozen, just letting you know. Maybe back later. Yeah, join us later. We'll be here until midnight, so charge your phone. Like I said, guys, Lion King just never got to me the way Pixar did. Pixar really got to me, and Bill has left. Bill has temporarily left the live stream for a minute, so right now it's just me. I'm talking directly to a camera. Here's the dealio, guys. So here's the thing. Lion King was, don't get me wrong, I understand people love it. I understand people really do appreciate the film. I am just not a big fan of it. And that's okay. And people are like appall me. They're like, what do you mean you don't like Lion King? I'm like, well, it didn't appeal to me. It didn't find my interest the way Toy Story did, or the way Monsters Inc. did, or the way, this or that. It's okay. We all are entitled to our own opinions, and that's okay. I'm telling you, it's all right. Family Guy has done some straight to VHS parodies. Oh, you're back.
Hey, sorry about that, guys.
It's okay. You're all set.
Yeah, something happened with my internet, so
It's okay. We're still live. I'm still streaming us. We're all good. Your friend from school just comments that Family Guy has done some straight to VHS parodies like Jafar needs glasses and Jafar answers the census. Interesting. I like Family Guy. I just haven't seen a lot of it. I've seen roughly about like 20 episodes, but that's it. I know they've gone on forever with it.
You know what? I think it's time for Family Guy just to end it.
I was gonna say they should end it too. They're talking about doing a Family Guy movie, like the Simpsons movie, but like live action. I don't know how you would do that, but Seth MacFarlane wants to direct it, so I mean, by all means, whatever he wants to do.
Okay, what do you think is better, Family Guy or Simpsons?
I would say Simpsons just because of longevity.
I think Simpsons needs to wrap it up too.
It's been going on for how many years now? 30?
Like 35 years.
Yeah, they did a Family Guy Simpsons crossover that one time. Do you remember that a couple of years ago?
I know.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I saw that. That was interesting. To be honest, I don't really watch a lot of TV. The only thing I watched a lot of was Ash versus Evil Dead with Bruce Campbell. What's that?
What was that versus Evil Dead?
Ash versus Evil Dead was like a 3-season TV show that shortly did not last. I watched it on Stars. It was you had to pay for it, but people did it because they wanted to see it. They thought it was a great show. I liked it too.
I never watched it.
It takes place in modern day after Army of Darkness, the movie. It's the third Evil Dead film.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. So, have you seen Evil Dead or no?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so really, you want to give your preface so the chat board knows and it keeps us going?
Right, go on.
First Evil Dead film was shot in 1979 in a real-life abandoned cabin. And I'm not going to give away what happens because it's a really gory, bloody film. It's one of the most. It's rated NC-17, I think, because of the gore. I'm not even kidding you.
Wow.
Evil Dead 1 is about these 4 college friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, one with his sister, Ash's sister, and a boyfriend and a girl. And they're all like, hey, let's go to the cabin for a weekend, whatever, right? They unwillingly release demons from the woods, and it possesses people, and the only way to kill the demons is to kill your friend.
Really? That sounds like something.
It was Sam Raimi's first film. Sam
Raimi, the guy who directed Spider-Man.
Yeah, and Oz and all this stuff, right? Now, they did I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but you can imagine what goes on. It was so bloody. Like the gore, I'll give you one example. And a possessed person, a possessed girl stabs her friend in the ankle and a lot of blood gushes out. Thick blood, not like liquid blood. They actually made it really live, realistic. It's really heavy, like coming out of her ankle, right? And with a pencil. It was really bad. But you could tell how cheesy it's made. The budget was like $350,000.
Wow, that is cheap.
That's like you go buy a house with that today, Anyways, so the first one ends. Second one, that's the one horror film I can watch with the lights off. Sorry, I'm a little wimp.
I'm not really a big horror movie guy.
Yeah, Evil Dead 2 comes out in 87. The first one's 81 or 82. I think it was 81. 87 was Evil Dead 2 with a bigger budget of $1 million. And I don't want to give away the ending of the movie there either. But basically, he goes back to the cabin. Some stuff happens, and the demons get possessed. People, but it's a little more comedic. It's funny.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and then like, an eyeball shoots in someone's mouth, and like, ugh, it's creepy humor. But you know, there's another one, and then the Army of Darkness takes place after the events of the second film, and I want you to see that on your own.
Okay, Army of Darkness, that's the third Evil Dead movie.
Yeah, it came out in 1993, and they say it's one of the top cult films of all time.
No, I should give it a watch.
Yeah, I have all three on Blu-ray. Ash versus Evil Dead takes place after Army of Darkness in modern day, and some of the best lines in cinema are from Army of Darkness, like "Shop smart, shop smart," like stuff like that. You know, what I mean, it's just funny stuff like that. Anyways, I really like that trilogy, but they did a remake of it a couple years ago, a reimagining of it a couple years ago.
And how was that remake a couple years ago?
I didn't see it, but it was basically a redux of stuff.
You know what? I'm sorry. I don't like the term reimagining. It's a freaking remake.
Yeah, fine. All right. Well, some people would disagree with you, but still, I see what you're saying.
Well, you know what? Maybe in some cases it's like when I think like reimagining, like this is like if it's okay, I can give an example. Sorry to go off the Evil Dead topic.
Yeah.
But a perfect example of like a reimagining would be like the Tim Burton Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a reimagining. Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, I used to hate that movie. Now my opinion's kind of but what I can appreciate it is that it's not really a remake. It's more of like another interpretation of the book.
Yeah.
Anyone else have any opinions on that?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Evil Dead was great, and then they canceled it. And you know, in fact, the reason why they did a TV show was because Ash vs. Evil Dead, they were writing so much material. Sam Raimi and the Raimi brothers were writing so much material for the show, and they were going to do a fourth movie. Then they said, we have so much material, let's make a TV show.
Speaking of Sam Raimi,
yeah,
did you hear he's directing Doctor Strange too?
I heard about that. That's a great move on Marvel.
I think that's going to be very interesting.
I mean, the guy directed Spider-Man and Evil Dead. Try to imagine those two together. Seriously.
I think I'm going to give it a try. I think it'd be good.
And Sam Raimi directed Oz, which was great.
I haven't seen that actually. Oz the Great and Powerful.
Yeah, he directed that one.
It's like, I think it's like the Wizard of Oz from like the wizard's perspective.
Yeah, it's a prequel. Right?
Right. I haven't seen that. I should give that a watch.
Yeah, I heard it was good. I didn't see it. I heard it was good though.
Yeah. But I think Sam Raimi's gonna do a good job with Doctor Strange too.
Oh yeah, for sure. By the way, we've been going for almost 2 hours.
And you're still not sick of me.
At 11 o'clock, we're gonna make some decisions by then. So,
what decisions are we gonna be making at 11?
How late we're gonna go until like tomorrow?
Okay, we got 12 minutes to make that decision.
Yeah, we do.
We have 12 blissful minutes till we have to make that choice.
It's okay. We'll be okay. You know, we'll live.
We'll live, and then if probably like, let's go to midnight, and then we'd be like, we're still here, and then let's go to 2 in the morning. We'd be like,
you kill me.
No, when I was in college, and Micah, Matt, you two can testify to this. Matt wasn't there for this situation, but I think Micah was. We stayed up till like 4:30 in the morning one time.
Jesus.
Well, we were crazy, so. And we weren't really doing anything that insane. We were just sitting around talking. And before we know it, the clock was, holy shit, it's 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Let's see if I get any comments on that one. Yeah, what's the latest you've been up to?
7 a.m.
What were you doing until 7 a.m.?
I couldn't sleep.
What was that?
I couldn't sleep. I slept the whole next day though.
Oh, that must have been
Heavenly.
That was real heavenly.
It was.
So, by the way, people, keep donating.
Oh yeah. Every time he's like, Tony, well, here, if you point to this part right here, the screen, you'll see that we are accepting donations, not through us, but directly to the New York City Food Bank. We cannot emphasize this enough. If you please donate even $1, $1 feeds 5 meals towards people. That is all we need. And I'm telling you, the more you donate, the more help gets out, more help, people have help, and the more people can do things that they want to do. So keep donating. Bill, I saw a chat go in the chat board.
Okay, let me look. Yeah, I remember I did that once with you, Bill. Okay, so Matt was there. Yeah, because he was there. He was there with us when we were up to like 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, right.
Good times, right, Matt? Let's see if he responds to that. Good times.
Good times come on.
Celebrate.
Good
Come
times.
on.
Oh, you know what? There's a point of conversation we should talk about.
Sure, what is it?
A Green Hornet reboot has been announced by Universal.
Huh.
I actually like the idea.
The Green Hornet.
Yeah, they did a movie with Seth Rogen, but it was not the best.
Oh, I remember that movie. I actually remember watching that in theaters.
Yeah, they had.
It was kind of bad.
It was bad. I'll give you that.
But who do you think should play the Green Hornet?
I don't know yet. They just announced it today that they're going to do it. But you got to remember too. I'm willing to talk about this for a little bit with the Green Hornet. He's a 1930s character from a radio show. Back when the Great Depression hit, and FDR said, let's put some radio chats up. He was one of the characters they created.
Yeah,
Green Hornet and Grado. Then they did a 60s TV show, which you can find on YouTube. I think I might, if you look carefully, there's a Green Hornet, the whole Green Hornet TV show from the 60s with Van Williams and Bruce Lee on there. You can watch that if you want. A great show. Only lasted 1 season. It was in the vein of the Batman 66, but a little bit more serious.
They actually made a cameo in a Batman episode one time.
I know that you could find that clip on YouTube. Some guy uploaded the whole clip of Batman being the Green Hornet.
The hall, and then the Green Hornet goes, "Hey, Batman, Robin, what do you guys? Oh, we'll just do it. Okay, good luck to you guys. Good luck to you."
Yeah, it was very interesting. That was I actually saw that episode. Not live, of course, but I have the whole Batman 66 TV show on the collector set over here.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing with Batman 66.
Yeah.
Like, as you could probably tell, that was way before my time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I remember watching reruns of it on like TV Land and stuff. So.
Or Habu. I don't know, whatever that channel was. I remember.
Yeah, but you were saying Green Hornet. Go on.
Yeah, they made a Green Hornet movie. I really love the fact that they're making a Green Hornet movie. And they're going to have, I really hope it's based, I'm going to get the thing out. Hold on. I'm getting the thing out. Brace yourself. Yeah, go ahead. All right, Bill, you want to talk about books yet? Or we'll save that for another hour?
Let's start talking about books a little bit. Why? What have you been reading?
I'll get to you. I'll get to them in a minute. I just want to get out the graphic novel I have with Green Hornet. One second. I found these
Doctor Who
graphic novels.
Oh, nice.
Maybe we'll get to that in a minute. I just want to see if I can find it. Hold on. I got it right here. Hold on. You know who did the artwork for it was Kevin Smith.
Really?
You know Kevin Smith, right?
I do know Kevin Smith.
So here we're talking about Green Hornet, right? And then we'll talk about books.
Yeah, we'll talk about Green Hornet. Oh, that's nice.
There's 5 of them.
Wow.
I got the whole story. Kevin Smith did the artwork for it, and he wrote the scripts too. I would love it if they did this storyline and set it up as a franchise to keep going. The Green Hornet storyline, and they made up their own stories. Kevin Smith had the thing where he talks about the Black Hornet and how it's they're not going to do this, but they're not going to do Britt Reed Jr. Plug for the Super Review Show's video of my thoughts on a Green Hornet reboot. They are doing it, so it's a good enough property where they could do it. But look, this if you look right here, this is the Black Hornet. That's his villain, the Black Hornet.
Ooh, nice.
Here's the back cover. It's pretty cool. Kevin Smith did these 2, and then he stepped away after the book, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th books. But like the Green Hornet was born out of, as I'm showing you guys this, the Green Hornet was born out of a time period where people would, like we're now, would listen to, not watch, but they'd listen to radio shows and people talk.
Really?
Yeah, so they would talk about, look at that artwork, man. Hold on.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Hold on. Basically, and they make up their own characters. You could do it. But like this is really something. They really do an excellent job of making sure that how the character flows, and it says it's rated teen for T for teen, and
Yeah,
games. You know, and Kevin Smith did the first 2 books. I don't know if you guys can see that, but
Kevin Smith did the first 2 books.
Yeah, and I would love it if they did a Green Hornet movie kind of based a little dark, a little gritty here and there, kind of like a Batman type of thing, but not to the extent of Batman. But if they based it off of a little bit of Batman elements, that'd be great. So, and behind the camera here is a lot of graphic novels. I have a lot of stuff down here to talk about just in case. I know one day we were talking about graphic novels by myself here. I don't know if you remember that or not.
No, I didn't watch that. You were talking about graphic novels?
Yeah, I have like 50 of them right behind me. I mean, I'm not gonna take them all out because they're like just easily over 100.
What do you got?
I'm a big fan of graphic novels and comic books of other properties that ventured out into other media formats. I'll explain right now. I'll show you. Like this is a Back to the Future graphic novel, not relating to the movies at all.
It's irrelevant to the movie.
So it basically takes place, they go into different time zones. They go to the Jurassic era, they go to this, they go to that. It's very interesting. And they go to the Midwest. Again, they go to, it's very interesting. And I read through it and I read it, it's fantastic. They go into the Jurassic era and they just changed it up a little bit and they made a existing franchise more interesting than they already did. I love it. There's a Ghostbusters one over here too.
No, really?
A Ghostbusters Volume 6. I'll tell you what, let me just leave something in the chat board.
Yeah, it's basically
I'm leaving links in the chat board for you guys to check out if you want to. Other types of stuff. Marvel obviously has Star Wars books going on. And I collect graphic novels. I don't collect comic books. I try to, because a graphic novel is a collected story of one run of comic books. And it's really interesting.
You know what I actually do have?
Dark Horse is great. What's up?
You know what comic book graphic novel I do have? Justin
Which
actually
one?
lent it to me years ago, and I never give it back, and I really should.
What's that?
The Killing Joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually do have the comic book.
That's awesome, dude. By the way, we're officially going for 2 hours.
Woohoo! 2 hours.
Yeah. All right. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna give you some reading. This is not graphic novels. These are actual novels. I talked about this last time. By the way, we have to make a decision now. Should we go till midnight or should we go till like 11:45? What are you thinking?
Why don't we try 11? Why don't we do 11:45?
Well, so we got 45 more minutes. Okay.
Yeah, if that's okay with people on the chat, if we start people bombarding and ask us questions on the chat, we'll go longer. But
Yeah, if people, we'll cap at midnight, if anything,
yeah, it's just
all right.
we're kind of. You got to admit, we're kind of starting to run out of things to talk about.
Yeah, like I'm pulling out the books, so that I left on the table. Oh, and I can show you everyone. I can show everyone my autograph collection too when I get a chance. This is Indiana Jones and the Philosopher's Stone, a separate Indiana Jones adventure in a book. It's got like 10 chapters. I should really reread this. How many chapters are there?
Well, if you want to know what I've been reading, because I've been reading much because what I do is I actually get audiobooks. I actually just finished this interesting book. It's called The Plot Against America.
Yeah.
There's actually a series on it with HBO. If anyone has like HBO go check it out.
Okay.
It's an alternative history. It's actually really interesting. It's what if FDR lost the 1940 election to Charles Lindbergh, and shows what America was like if that happened.
It smells like old book in here.
How long have you had that book?
Since 2007.
Yikes! How old was I? I was 13.
I was a lot younger than that.
Remember, I'm old.
Oh, and I want to try and get to how many chapters there is. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, so keep talking. I'll show you the book in a second.
Okay, so that book, you've had that book since 2007. You're gonna reread it?
Yeah, I might as well reread a book. I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah, people do something during this time of quarantine. Read. It's good for you.
Reading is very good for you.
Books, they still exist.
They do. I got a lot more to show you in a second. 7. How many chapters are there?
So, how many books do you have over there?
I'll show you in a second. I just want to. Anyways, this is like 10 chapters. It's a pretty quick read. There's only 200 something pages. It's a really short novel. I might reread it. I'll tell you the truth. Probably should, just to kill time. All right, now you think I'm going to be crazy, but I'm not. These 2 books are 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 books in a trilogy of books that take place between Alien and Aliens.
Ooh.
I'll talk about the first one. This is Alien Out of the Shadows. I have the audiobook on my laptop, and I can listen to it and read it and all that stuff. Chapter 4. I already listened to the whole audiobook, so I didn't really read the book though. So, and look, they actually like it's like the actual computers and all that stuff.
That's cool.
This takes place between Alien and Aliens, like Ripley gets found or whatever. So, and here's this 3rd book. I didn't get to the 3rd book yet, but it's an original novel. And I got this. I was a big fan of this. These are other stories in the universe of the Alien franchise. So it's like it takes the same characters we know, just with other stories. It's very interesting. All right, now we're going to get into some of the best expanded universe books, I think, ever of any franchise.
Ooh, Darth Plagueis the Wise.
This story, I really wish Andrew was here. Yeah, Darth Plagueis is right here. And actually, there's what's his name? I'm forgetting his name.
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul. Yeah, he's on the back cover. By the way, my internet connection is a little unstable. It just said, just letting you know.
Yeah.
He's on the back cover.
Mhm.
So you want to cap it at 11:30 just to be safe with
Let's
it.
do 11:30. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not being rude.
You're not. No, I mean, I'm just thinking for the sake of the internet and us. So,
Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah. Isn't that the guy they were talking about in whatchamacallit? At the Opera House scene in Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah, that's what they were talking about. This is who they were talking about, and they made a book about it. And though I heard the book, I mean, like I said, I only read I started reading the first chapter, and then I stopped, and I listened to the audiobooks after that. Like here, there's Palpatine right there. There's Palpatine.
Nice. I kind of like audiobooks better in a way because I may or may not have ADHD, so it's like really hard for me to.
Yeah, I have the audiobook of this if you want to ever borrow it. Let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
So hold on. Is there an epilogue?
Think they'll make a movie on that next.
On what?
Darth Plagueis.
I don't think so.
Really? How come?
I think I don't know if he's I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's a meme now. Your friend commented again.
Okay. It's
This is a meme.
Hey Micah, is Darth Plagueis a meme?
Tell me right now, because I think he is. Someone made a meme out of Darth Plagueis. No, but I think how many pages is this? It's over 500. A little much. Whatever.
Too?
No, I didn't read this one. I started reading the prologue, then into chapter 1. I was like, and then I fell asleep.
So it's like, okay, gotta read.
Yeah, basically. Now, what I'm going to show you is this. This is a trilogy of books I bought at Barnes & Noble.
Okay.
Okay. And I meant to talk to you about this. Is another Star Wars one, but this is my opinion that one of the best expanded universe Star Wars stories you could get.
Okay, let's hear
it. Your friend just commented again.
Not Darth Plagueis himself, but the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise is a meme.
Okay. Thank you.
Send me some of those, would you? If you find them.
Yeah, can you send them to my way too? Anyways, so this is the other trilogy right here. Heir to the Empire, The Dark Force Rising, and The Last Command is a trilogy of books about a Star Wars villain who's an alien.
Ooh, interesting.
And he is named Grand Admiral Thrawn. Grand Admiral Thrawn, he's right here actually on the cover.
Let me see.
Where are my fingers?
Yeah, that's Grand Admiral Thrawn.
He is. This book is long.
How long?
First off, look at the pages. How small they are. It's actually not that bad. There's only 404. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, let me see how much the second one is. I'm just letting you guys know so you can read them. $439. I gotta read these.
Whilst we're on the topic of books, do you have the like Marvel or something book that Stan Lee signed?
I'm getting to that in a second. Before we go, I'll show everyone that my comic books, my autographs that I have.
Okay.
467.
Okay, Micah actually just sent me
Meme.
the meme. Let me show it to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I gotta get on. I gotta give you 1 second. I'm just gonna pull it up.
There, you got it?
Give me 1 second.
Okay, hurry up. And then I'm gonna get to my autographs, and then we might be done by then.
Okay, so
What do you got?
okay. Here it is.
$11 words, 4 letters. Say it in words. Did you ever? Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Okay, all right. That's good. You can get that at full screen now.
Thanks, Micah.
Now everyone's gonna see that. Everyone's looking at it on YouTube.
What was that?
Everyone's looking at it on YouTube.
No, I've
All
watched
right,
info, so
all right, let me show you some of these bad boys.
okay.
Do you remember a show called Bitten?
No, I don't remember. That.
Werewolf show. It lasted 2 seasons.
I may have heard of it, but I've never.
Whole cast signed it for free.
Nice. Was this at NYC Comic-Con?
New York Comic Con, baby.
I've never been to that.
You would love it. They have a lot of guests that are really cool. All right, now I'm gonna start from the bottom.
I should go this year if they have it.
Yeah, San Diego got canceled, so we'll see. Ours is not until October. We should be fine. All right, this is Bill. This is a picture taken at the Mid-Hudson Civic Center. It's not autographed, but it's really cool. It's a picture from the Mid-Hudson Civic Center,
Okay.
and it was taken in 1986.
Nice. Who's
Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses.
nice?
Yeah, that's local too. So, anyways, this is one of the pictures I have. All right, this is Ragnarok, but it was signed by the guy who created Beta Ray Bill from Thor, and the guy who created Ragnarok in the comic books. Right on the bottom there.
Nice.
I believe Walt Simonson. He's a great guy. Cool guy. We'll save that one for last. You know Run DMC?
Yes, I know Run DMC. They signed it.
Darren McDaniels signed it. I met him.
How it? Cool guy.
Very down to earth. He's a comic book artist now, see?
Tell me to walk this way.
See, look. He does comic books.
That is so cool.
He does his own stuff. It's fantastic. And he was a great guy. All right, we'll do this one because it's comic books, but this is the money one, money shot.
Is that Stan Lee?
That's Stan Lee. He's
You had
dead.
him sign that for you, right?
What's that?
You had him sign that for you.
I know. I paid $100 to get it signed. It was ridiculous.
But hey, it's $100 well worth it, isn't it?
Yeah, he's kind of gone. It was like I was talking to the person I was with. I'm like, yeah, this is last Comic-Con. He's like, yeah, he's been canceling stuff left and right. I said, really? I said, I have $100. I'll get his autograph. And I waited 45 minutes and I got it.
Wait, he announced it was his last Comic-Con?
Yeah, at the time, yeah. And
Because I knew like before Avengers Infinity War, he was
they shot him for footage.
That he was getting no, but I heard the premiere that he said he was dealing with health problems.
Yeah, that at the time, yeah.
But it's like didn't you like say you thanked him for like everything he did for the medium?
Oh yeah, fun. That's a true story. I spoke to him and I said, "Listen, I before I walked away, I said, thank you for everything you've done for the entertainment industry. You are a savior." And he smiled at me, and I walked away. So I have something to remember.
Yeah, rest in peace, Stanley. Just a.
Yeah, let's see if you know this one.
What was that?
Who's that?
Shoot.
Kyle Reese.
From
Michael Bean. I got Michael Bean's autograph.
Nice.
From the Terminator. He was also in Aliens. Oh, you didn't see that one, right?
Nah, I haven't. They're on HBO Go, so I might watch that.
Yeah, watch that tomorrow. He signed it, and I finally got these little frames, the little plastic sleeves for them. I know you don't watch Star Trek, but she had a stroke and she signed this.
Who's that?
Nichelle Nichols from Star Trek.
And she had a stroke when she signed that.
Yeah, she actually. There's a picture of me of her signing it, and I'm nervous to touch her because I'm like, oh my god, she had a stroke, and all that stuff. So, Sean Austin.
Sean Austin or Sean Astin?
Aston, I said it wrong. Sorry.
Oh, I met him, Sean Astin. I actually met him too.
Yeah, he's really nice. He's great.
Yeah, where did you meet him?
Comic-Con. I got his autograph.
I met him a couple years ago at Kineticon.
Oh, he goes to all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I met him because he was also in one of my favorite movies. He was also in Rudy.
Yes, that's right.
And I was actually, I remember we were online, me and Justin, and I said, listen, I just want to say hi to him. And he goes, and the promoter there was like, okay, make it quick. And so we go up there, and I'm like, go, hi, I'm Mr. Because these two just want to say hi. We said, keep it quick. I said, hey, I'm Mr. Aston. I just want to say Rudy is like one of my favorite movies. And I said, well, thank you. And then I went in, and said, and then I went in and told him, I asked him, did you get to meet the real Rudy? And he goes, yes. And this is funny. Did you get to meet Notre Dame coach Eric Parseghian? Was he around her in the film? And then he goes, oh, he passed away. And I'm like, actually, at this point, he had passed away since this meeting.
Yeah.
But at this point, he was still alive. Going, actually, he's actually still alive. Oh, he is? And I'm like thinking, and I said, yep. And then
You know Austin, what's up? So
yeah, and another thing at that Kineticon thing, you know who I also met?
Who?
Tom Kenny,
No.
the voice of SpongeBob.
Did you get his autograph or something? You're like, what?
No, because I gotta tell you, at these convention shows, they charge like $40, $50 for a freaking autograph.
I know.
It's like, no, I'm not gonna spend that money.
Sean Austin was 60.
It's like, I'm not gonna spend that money on, on all that on a crap, because that's money that's that's because when you're at the time, I wouldn't say I was a broke college kid, but I wasn't like making millions.
No, of course you wanted to save your money.
Because gotta save my money, because that $40, that could be that money could be my next meal. And listen, I hope I'm not sounding like a stick in the mud here, but here's what happened. But you know what? Let me tell you the Tom Kenny story real quick. It was because I saw him at a pen. Justin and I went because he was doing. Well, we actually went to go see Doug and Rob Walker from Channel Awesome. That was our main purpose. But we were looking through the Kineticon booklet and said that Tom Kenny was going to be there, and we were like, okay, then we should try to go. And we were there, and we're thinking, yeah, we should go early. I think the panel started at like 2:00.
Yeah.
We tried to get there. We got there like an hour beforehand. The line was already like.
I know. His line at Comic-Con was about a mile long.
Who, Tom Kenny?
For his autograph. It's $20 too.
To get into the panels, we might not even get in. And luckily we got in. And so this was Saturday afternoon. Yeah. And like after the panel, we were going to go see him. But the line was basically, again, a mile long. Mm-hmm. And we heard, oh, he's going to be here tomorrow. And at this point, we were just like, we were going to like another panel or something. And we're like, you know what? I can go see him tomorrow. It's no big deal. Because we were going to a panel with Doug and Rob Walker from Channel Awesome, and then we were going to some other things. But anyway, I'll skip to the next day. The next day was a Sunday morning. It was, the line was not long at all. It was like 2 or 3 people, and I'm like, hey, I just want to say hi real quick. Is that okay? And the person on that line, the attendant, like, yeah, that's no big deal. And I said, do I have to, because I was telling him about what happened the previous day with Sean Astin. Goes, do I have to hurry? I goes, no, you're cool. Well, maybe because the line wasn't that long either. Like for Sean Astin to be fair, the line was a little long. So I think that's why they rushed us out. But no, I got up there and I remember, first of all, this was kind of cute. There was a family with two young girls in front of me, and he's like talking to them in the SpongeBob voice. It was absolutely adorable. And I get to him and I'm like, Mr. Kenny, first I have to say, I grew up watching SpongeBob. I grew up watching Rocko's Modern Life. You were like a staple of my childhood. Thank you. I appreciate that. And this is actually a true story, what I'm about to say. My brother, for his senior quote, I shit you not, he picked his quote was, the best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. And I told Tom Kenny that, and he was cracking up.
That's great.
He's like, are you serious? I'm like, I'm dead serious, Tom. And he's like, did he wear a striped sweater in his yearbook? And I'm like, no. Goes, oh, he's going to regret that. He's going to regret that in like 10 years. And then he said, but tell him. And then he starts talking in the SpongeBob voice. Tell him I said SpongeBob said it's a good quote. I'm like, oh my God, that was awesome. So
that's awesome.
I call my brother. I'm like, Dan, I just told Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, about your yearbook quote. He's like, what? And he said, why did you do that? He goes, what do you think? He's like, he thought it was hysterical because I remember that Friday when I heard Tom Kenny was going to be there. I texted him like, Dan, because my brother was a huge SpongeBob nerd growing up. And I said, Tom Kenny's going to be here. The voice of SpongeBob goes, get his autograph. But yeah, it's like, wait, how much was it at New York City Comic Con to get his autograph? Like 60?
40? I think 20 or 40. I forgot.
20 or 40?
Yeah, I forget. One of those two. Might have been 40.
Oh, we just got a thing from Nat.
Yeah.
Look up Tom Kenny the Creeper.
Oh God, we'll do it later. I gotta finish what I was doing.
Okay, sorry. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Funny story about that is that he's really tall. He's really tall. Like Zachary Levi. He's a tall guy. All right, now the next two, then after this one, you're gonna kill me because you're gonna be like, what? You can't see it really, but that's Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon.
You met Danny Glover?
It was the first autograph I ever got.
Holy shit.
And you know, he wrote in there, he's like, let's go catch some bad guys. But his autograph was $20. So then screw it, you know? All right.
You want
$20.
Okay.
For $20 for Danny Glover's autograph.
Nice.
That was it. And I was with my first ex. Anyway.
I gotta tell you, I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me finish, and then we got until 11:30. Perfect. All right, ready?
Go. Oh, Yondu.
Oh, yeah, let me put it right here. Here you go.
Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Michael Rooker.
Yeah.
He signed it. It was great. It was like $40.
Cool.
It was great. I mean, he's from Walking Dead too. You got to remember that.
I really watched The Walking Dead.
I never liked it. It's okay. But listen, next to Stanley, this might shock you.
Okay.
You ready?
Go. Mark Ruffalo? You met Mark Ruffalo.
I got to shake his hand twice because I said I left his role in 13 Going on 30.
Oh, I like Mark Ruffalo. He's a cool guy.
I told him, so he's like, oh, thanks, man, thanks. He was so calm. You know, I
really down to earth.
Yeah, he's very, very chill. A little too much. I said to him, said, Mark, I had pleasure meeting you. Absolute big fan of yours. I didn't see Foxcatcher yet, but I said, aside from the Hulk, I love you from 13 going on 30. He's like, oh, thanks, man. That's so. He almost gave me a hug. I was like, oh my god,
The Hulk is gonna hug me.
Hulk squeeze.
Hulk, Hulk hug.
I get them personalized because I'd rather get them personalized because I could keep them in my family. I don't care what the value is; they're priceless to me.
Yeah, because I've heard about, if you've ever watched the show Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
If you whatchamacallit, if you personalize it, they're worth nothing.
Yeah, I don't care if they're worth anything. I'm gonna pass them on to whoever I have. So
yeah, but I gotta tell you, with like people I've met, this is not comic related. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead, and then we're gonna wrap up because we're getting close. So
this is actually sports related. About 6 years ago, I was at the Fishkill block party. I met Sean Lindetta. He used to be a punter for the New York Giants. And
oh wow!
Those of you who don't know me, I'm a huge Giant fan. And
me too.
I'm talking to him, and he says, "You want to take a picture?" I'm like, "Sure." And then the attendant there is like, "You want to wear these when you take the picture?" You know what those were? His 2 Super Bowl rings.
Really?
These hands wore Giants Super Bowl rings.
Nice.
And I'm like taking the picture. I'm holding out like this, and then when I was like taking them, and when I was done taking the picture, the attendant was like, "Okay, you got to give it back to us." I'm like, "Can I please keep one?" And they laugh like, "No, you got to give it back." I'm like, "Okay." I was like thinking,
right.
I was like thinking about making a run for it, but how funny would that be? This just in, local man just got arrested for stealing Giant Super Bowl rings. How much of a headline would that be, JT?
The New York Post would love you.
Oh, New York Post, the New York Times. That would be amazing. Freaking amazing.
All right, well, it is 11:27. Shall we wrap things up? I mean, because people aren't really commenting anymore. Plus, we already have our first dislike. So.
Oh, we do. Shit.
Oh, we have another troll on the chat board.
Oh, we do. Okay. Oh, where is he? You know what? Let's not give him any attention.
No, that's not.
Let's not give that guy any attention.
Let's hide it.
Okay, so anything else, or should we just end it?
You want to have your closing remarks, and then I'll say something.
Yeah, sure. So, guys, thanks for putting up with us all day. For those who were at the first part too, thank you.
Yeah, seriously.
And we had a good time doing this. And just please, again, if you haven't already, please donate to the New York City Food Bank. Like, once this video does get posted, as in not live, the link is still down there. Just anything you have, and on top of that, thank you for coming, JT. It was a blast. Hopefully we can do this again.
Listen, we could always. I think we might be able to do it next Saturday night too. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe we can try to get that crossover coming. Unfortunately,
yeah, we gotta get the others on board.
Both Justin and Kyle were unavailable this evening, so
sadly, but that's okay. We're gonna be able
to get them next week, and the crossover will finally happen. But yeah, other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Just donate, and everybody, please stay safe. And yeah, that's all I have to say. JT, your closing remarks.
I want to thank everyone for joining us for these 2 parts tonight of the Super Review Show, raising money for the food bank. You guys are great. Seriously, we love you. Thank you. It's getting late for us now. Listen, we will be back. Let us know. Jump down in the comment section below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. to see if you want to see another live stream just like this on the Super Review Show's YouTube channel, so you can have all of your talk show stuff and all of your fundraising stuff going on at once to help people out in New York City. We need you and you need us.
And now we have to shamelessly self-promote. Please subscribe to Super Review Show and please subscribe to my channel, Movie Holics Production.
Yep.
I hate to use this opportunity to shamelessly promote myself, but please
okay.
like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Bill, welcome to the club, man. Seriously.
Wait, what club? Super Review Club?
The Super Review Club.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing some stuff eventually together, like that Rankum series I was talking about.
Oh yeah, and plus once we're able to do movie commentaries, once we're able to see each other in person, we'll be able to pump out as many as we want on a daily basis if necessary.
Yeah, but yeah, and just so do you want to maybe do like the first Rankum like within a couple weeks, Vio? Do you want to wait till we can see each other in person?
Let's wait until we can see each other in person to do the movie commentaries, but we can do stuff like this every Saturday night.
Yeah, but I was talking about the Rankum thing when we ranked the franchise.
Oh yeah, I'll talk to you about that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Right?
we'll talk about that off camera. Yeah, so everybody just thanks so much. We will see you around, and again, donate. Every little bit helps.
And that is true. After this stream ends, the link for the donation bar is still in the description of this video, so you guys can check it out. But hey, for all of your live streams, movie commentaries, and much more, keep it locked on the Super Review Show and with Movie Holics Productions' help. We are the Super Review Show signing off. We'll see you guys later.
And Movie Holics. We will see you. We'll see you guys around. All right, take care, guys.
Take care.